I want you guys to be very comfortable with the timeline navigation. It's very important just to make sure that you know how to move your clips around and also you know how to move your views. So actually we are focusing in this lecture on the two options of the menu here, the view and some options of the playback here. We'll see how it works. We have seen two commands here, is the control or command plus on the main keyboard, guys, not on the numeric pad, to zoom in, and the command or control minus to zoom out, and of course we have seen the shift Z to zoom to fit. Now you know already with the selection tool you can select a clip and start moving it around. Okay, but you can move it up and put it on track 2. Notice when I moved it up, it came on V2. That is track 2 for the video, and it has created a new track for audio 2. Cool. You can take another clip and move it up. Please guys, come and play with me here. We're gonna do something a bit nice just to be able to navigate. Of course, now you can click and just start putting them under each other or stacking them. Now this is going to be useful later on. You will see with transitions and stories like this. And sometimes you don't want to remove the clip, just want to put the clip above and see what happens. You can also create a lasso around certain clips. As much as you can see, of course, is going to scroll left and right and click and drag them to position them your way you would like. I press Shift Z to zoom to fit. There is also the nice case of home. It goes to the beginning and goes to the end. If you have a small keyboard that doesn't have the home and end, and in some keyboards you need to use the function key with the home or the end or the up arrow and small arrow. So try your best here and remember to come to the keyboard preferences and try which keys can work best for you for home and end. Now the next thing, you have the up and down arrows. Up and down arrows will take you backward or forward to the next edit point. So the next edit point could be an in point. This is an edit point over here. This is an in point. And you have another edit point for every clip, of course. This is the out point. If you use the up arrow, it's going to navigate to the previous edit point. That's up arrow. Notice how it came on the in and out. I'll do it again. Up arrow, it goes to the nearest edit point. Another one, nearest edit point. It was the out point, now it's the in point, and so on. You navigate in between edit points. Why we need that? Because you will navigate to an edit point and start trimming it, for example. Now, the down arrow also will take you forward to the next edit point. Cool, guys? So it's pretty practical. Now you notice that it's moving on the edit points of the video in track 2 and the video in track 1, and also the audio 1 and audio 2. This is because the auto select for both tracks or even all the tracks is on, is switched on. You notice this is the auto select with the double arrow. Now if you put it off, for example, I put it off on A2 and V2 at the same time because they are aligned here. Now if you use the up and down arrow, you will notice that it will disregard V2. V2 is no more auto selected. You just forget about V2 and moves only on V1. Now you have the video and the audio, and you have this bar in the middle here. This is the center of audio and the video. Sometimes you need more space for the video, less space for the audio, so you can move it around like this, okay? You can extend the view for the video. Just come to the line over here and extend it. And sometimes you really need to extend it. Now I'm going overboard, I'll show you why. And for the audio, just like this. Now please come to the view over here and make sure that enable 2D timeline scroll is checked. Okay guys, now it's checked. And then if you come to the video area anywhere, it doesn't really matter, and use the mouse scroll button. In DaVinci Resolve, it's always recommended that you use the 3 mouse button with the middle one being the scroll. So if you point in the video area, you can scroll up and down, okay? And if you point to the audio area, you can scroll up and down. Pretty useful. I don't like this option. I like to use the view and uncheck enable 2D timeline scroll. Now, wherever I point, if I use the mouse scroll, it's going to go left and right. And that I like very much. Because also, if I press shift and mouse scroll, I can go up and down inside the video or inside the audio. Pretty cool, guys. Okay? But now you see we messed all our videos here, and how do we get them back? There is an option here. We have seen this option. We click on it once. You have here several options for the clip view and to adjust the height of the audio or video. You notice if I click here now, it's going to go to the minimum, and then I can increase the size the way I like. Okay? And the same for audio. I click, it's going to go to the minimum, and then it's going to go bigger and bigger the way you would like. Cool. Let's say you arrange them from here. Okay? Just randomly, I'm going to do them. You can come back to the option here and go for the rightmost, which is the compact view if you would like. If you click on it, they all go into compact view. Now you cannot see any thumbnail. You can only see the name of the clip. There is the option in the middle. This option, if you notice, has two squares on left and right. And show you the thumbnail of the first and last frames of the clips. Pretty interesting. The one on the leftmost will show you all the thumbnails as much as possible of the frames within your clip. Still, you can increase the size of the video and the size of the audio the way you would like. Okay, we'll leave it like this. Now, you notice here, you don't know which timeline you are in. Okay, you don't see the name of the timeline anywhere. Well, there is a solution for that. If you come to the same timeline view options, and you have the first icon here, it says stacked timeline. I'll select this option and notice what happened over here. Now it's giving me the name of the timeline and an arrow. If I click it down, I can, switch to another timeline. Okay? But also if you come to my timeline and click, for example, on first movie, and here you are, now you can navigate in between timelines. Very nice and pretty practical. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lecture.